Hey guys, so we just reached over 50,000 followers, and as a token of my appreciation, I want to do a tour of my local H Mart. A lot of you guys have asked where I shop, and I actually go to the Super H Mart in Ridgefield, New Jersey. I've actually been going to the same place now for almost 18 years, so it's sort of like a second home to me. So I think my H Mart is pretty standard. The first thing that you'll see is a fresh produce section, and I really recommend taking your time to check out this place. They have really fresh vegetables and fruits, and they import some of these stuff directly from Korea, so you can only find them here. If this is your first time here, I really recommend trying these Korean pears. They have almost like a sweet floral taste, and they're super juicy and taste just like candy to me. Next to the produce section is the meat aisle, and here you can find meats like samgyeopsal or pork belly, galbi, and all sorts of beef. They even have pre-marinated bulgogi, so if you don't feel like making your own bulgogi from scratch, then you can just buy them here and cook them at home. Next, we have the seafood section, and here you can find fresh seafood that you can take home and cook. From my experience, they've always been fresh and they always taste amazing as well. There's also an entire section dedicated to kimchi and banchan, which is pretty neat, so definitely take your time looking around this area. Right in the middle, you can find different aisles that sell all kinds of stuff. Here, you can find food like Korean sauces and condiments. My favorites, of course, are the snack section and the noodle section. One of my favorite pastimes is just coming here and finding hidden gems to eat and review for you guys. Here, we have the frozen food section, and you can find things like frozen dumplings, frozen tteokbokki, and frozen instant meals as well. So you might be asking, where are the ice creams then, right? Well, not to worry, because in this H Mart, there's an entire area dedicated to ice creams over at this section. As someone who loves ice cream, this is like heaven to me. Here, you can find a mix of Korean ice creams, American ice creams, and even Japanese ice creams. There's even a section where they sell Korean coffees and drinks and pastries as well. Here's a bonus for you guys. Did you know that there's an entire section dedicated to Japanese products in this area? You can find stuff like Japanese candies, snacks, ramyeon, condiments, and just so much more. Japanese food is one of my favorite cuisines of all time, and I'm so excited to start reviewing some of the food from this aisle. So if you want to sit down and eat food, then I recommend stopping by at the in-store restaurant here. If you're in a hurry, then I recommend picking up some ready-to-eat food as well. They have an array of different takeout meals such as chicken cutlets, sushi, and fried rice. From my experience, these are pretty good. I used to come here to pick up dinner whenever I didn't want to make food at home. So once you're ready to check out, you can just go ahead to one of these checkout lines here. Alright, so that's about it. But here's an extra bonus for you guys. Right outside of H Mart, there's a mini plaza that includes a cafe, clothing store, and accessory store, so make sure to check them out when you're here. So there we go, guys. That's a brief tour of my local H Mart. Again, thank you so much for supporting this account, and I'm super thankful for each and every one of you for being on this journey with me. My goal is to review every food at H Mart so that you guys can have a better shopping experience here. I'm not affiliated with H Mart, so if you do want to support my goal, then you can make a small donation on my Ko-fi page. With that said, let me know which H Mart that you shop at. I'd actually love to visit there and do a review of your H Mart as well. Again, thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I can't wait to review more food for you guys.